Hello again, guys, and welcome back once again to Life in the Woods. I've done a little bit of farming off camera, so now I have quite a bit of supplies to start the new farm here. We're going to do a couple little chores and things around here, and then we might start actually planting our new crops. First of all, I want to take a look at the fruit trees, see how they're doing, and check on the bees. I just had a little... what is it? Just over... where is that? Oh, right here, I think? Yeah, there was just a little area here where some zombies were getting trapped, so I took care of that situation. Oh, looks like we got a... Oh, I need the bones! Thank you! Excellent. Any more bones and arrows are always very much welcome. I did just sleep away the night, so I just am finding a little bit of residue here. It's okay, it's fine. So we got 3 of the walnut trees grown. Very nice. They've got lots of good spaces to grow the actual fruits, I guess. I don't know. We do have, is this... yeah, the first crop of the first tree in the new area. One big benefit of actually growing in this area is most of the plants, I don't know specifically about the trees, but most of the... ooh, oh no, that's a cherry. I thought that was some strawberries. Most of the crops, or at least a large portion of the crops in this, actually prefer to be grown in the plains. So I hopefully will get a faster yield or a better yield growing in this area, which is one of the big reasons why I actually picked this place, other than it just being incredibly beautiful, having all these nice little areas nearby. Whoa, like chill out, man. I've already got these free-range cows. There's a couple horses in the area too. I mean, I've got my little hot spring area, which I'm gonna make into my little home away from home, my little getaway, which will be nice. And I'm liking all this marble too. I'm definitely gonna have to dig a bunch of this out, like not here, but somewhere out of the way. So what do we have? Oh, so this is all... do I just take this all? Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess can I stack them? Okay, good. Got all this honeycomb and all this wax. I don't know what to do with myself. So it looks like the bee, the queen bee, just loses health over time. So that's okay. I mean, there we go. That's what I wanted to do before, but it didn't work. There are some things that I'll be doing that aren't exactly as animal friendly as they could be. Like even using bone meal is kind of like, oh, wait a minute, you're using bones to grow plants. But it's like, you know what, at the same time, you know, animals do die, as sad as it is. And I think I like to think of it more naturally like that, whereas, like, because there aren't any mods, as far as I understand, that let you kind of deal with the life cycle of animals in that way. And for the most part, I'm getting bones from skeletons anyway, so it's not like I'm killing animals to get the bones, but anyways, it's just things I think about. I worry sometimes about even just how I'm playing and if I'm playing correctly, but I'm playing with my own set of standards, and I hope you guys can understand that. This tree, I was only intending to grow some little trees to cut down, but this tree is massive. I'm gonna leave it for now just because it's a nice little beacon, but I'm definitely gonna cut down this jungle tree, hopefully get some jungle saplings. I'm getting hungry though. But for the most part, even if I don't get jungle saplings, I'm not too concerned because I definitely want to go out on some adventures to gather supplies. And one of the big supplies I want to go out to gather is just more saplings and more plants and more crops. So that's definitely okay. We have another bee, but we're not going to need to replace it just yet. I think I need to use the presser on these. Let's see, honeycomb doesn't say anything, and then waxcomb doesn't say anything. So let's try putting some honeycomb in there. Oh, yep, that's definitely doing its work. Let's see what we get. I'm assuming honey, maybe something else. Oh, honey and beeswax. So if I just put honeycomb in, do I just get beeswax? I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna just put this wax comb in there. It doesn't seem like there's anything else I can do with it anyways. Once that's processed, I'll process the honeycomb as well. And then I can have some honey and some beeswax. So with the beeswax, it's the same thing as the candleberry wax. I can make a bunch of candles. And I can also make hardened leather, which I definitely want to make the hardened leather later on once I have more leather to work with. And then the honey. Yeah, you can make it into sugar, which I'm not planning on doing. I feel like there should be more recipes for the honey, but oh well. I do definitely have the honey, and now I can use that as well. As you can see, this is kind of the haul so far of crops. I'm going to turn a lot of these into seeds. Some stuff here. And then, yeah, I've already turned some of it into seeds and set aside some of the big ones like sugarcane and wheat and pumpkin and cotton and stuff. Like, I'm still probably going to make some more of these seeds, but set aside some of the seeds. And I've just put all of the tree fruits over here for now. Actually, I'm going to make some... Let's make some apple trees. Oh, excuse me. Put the tree ones over here for now just so that I don't inadvertently use them. And then, like, because these I have to gather from the trees. These seeds I can get pretty much anywhere. I can actually get those just from hoeing the ground. But these ones I have to gather from trees, which, once again, I'm totally fine with going out and gathering. But for now, I'm going to just keep them here, keep them separate. Mostly because this is a whole craziness, and I need to make some, I need to make a couple different kind of areas to store all of my foods. I'll have like a root cellar just for like the root vegetables, and then like a granary area, and then like, you know, somewhere for the fruit, somewhere for the, you know, keep the tomatoes away from the apples and stuff, you know, so it doesn't just make them overripe. I know it's not something that actually happens in game, but it's something I think that is fun to kind of keep in mind. So let's just put that there for now, I guess. And then what else? Let's put the plum in here. Extra arrows, extra marble, and then how many zombie flesh do I have? I have 9. So I could make 2 more leather. Still not enough, because I want to make another bag. So I could try to make this backpack. This one I can wear on my back, and that might be really fun to make that one. These ones I can have in my inventory, and I can color code them and name them. That's why I like having both backpacks in here. But I might want to get this one. I can get wool, that's not a problem. Do I have a gold? I do have gold. And what was it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have 3, 4, 5. So I need 2 more leather, and then I can make myself a backpack for my back. Oh, is it still got a thing going on there? That's fine. Yeah. So we'll get the honeycomb going. Excellent. Oh my god, I just feel like we're getting so much done, and it's great. It's great. So I also have more cotton here to make myself more armor. I noticed last time, I think it said like 11, but I thought it said 1. That's fine though. I do want to get some chickens going, and somebody said that with one of the white flowers I kept passing, I can actually get bone meal from them. So I'm looking at this one. This is the one I think it is. I picked a bunch of white flowers and they were all wrong, but this one, yeah, here we go. If you make white roses and a water bottle and redstone, you get bone meal. And at first I was like, oh wait, 2 bone meal from 1 white rose. Yeah, I don't know, like at first I was like, I don't know, that might seem a little bit overpowered, but I actually think that this is, like, especially this one with the water bottle and redstone, I think, you know, that's not too bad. Like, cause I could just make like a huge skeleton farm or something, right? But I like the idea of using this to farm it. I think it's something to do with, I know when you plant roses, you're supposed to put bone meal in the hole with the plant when you plant them. Like in real life, you're supposed to actually use bone meal when you plant roses. So I think that's where that comes from. I'm not entirely sure if it makes sense. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that at least once. I'm not sure if I'll continue to grow them, because I could continue to harvest them and then like just get my bone meal that way. I might do that just because it's, I don't know, I like the idea of not having to chase down skeletons, but at the same time, not entirely sure. You guys can tell me what you think about that. And the fresh water, it's actually really cool. What is it here? Here. So with fresh water, I was a little worried before. I didn't do the fresh water because it scared me. I didn't know if I would lose my bucket, and iron is really precious to me right now. But with the fresh water, you just put the water bucket in a crafting bench, you pull out the fresh water, and then you have your bucket again. So, let's put my bucket back. Sure, right there is good. Yeah, so with the fresh water, it just makes it so that like each bucket makes 4 water, and you can use these water instead of a bucket when you're doing like a food recipe. So it makes everything much faster. You can have like a stack of 64 fresh water if you just keep, like, that's what I did, is I just kept doing my buckets, and then that way I have a bunch of fresh water for baking. We're probably gonna make some pies and cakes a little bit later on, just because this is the only food I have made right now. So I'll probably make that a bit later on. I do want to start, as soon as possible, I do want to start kind of focusing more on recipes, like balanced recipes, balanced meals and stuff, instead of just eating like garden soup and fruit salad and pies. I'd like to have a little bit more balanced food situation soon, but right now it's more just about survival, as always. So, oh, there was something else I wanted to try. I think I wanted to try like pressing some, because I can make juice and stuff with like the fruits, and I can make cider if I had the apples, which I need. I'll probably need to plant these. Where did I put it? I need to plant these apple saplings. I can make cider with that, but I'm not gonna do that just yet. I think let's make the armor for now. Let go. Alright, let's make some armor. And I think I have lots of seeds, so we'll just do that. Here we go, woven cotton, and we already have a shirt and boots, so now we have pants as well. Let's just put that in. Nah, you know what, I'm probably not gonna make a helmet anyways, or at least right away. I need to organize this stuff a bit better. This is like my junk box. I need another box for like all my saplings and seeds and stuff, but for now, actually, you know what? Let's put some of these outside. That'd be nice. My leather pants, what am I wearing? Blue. Well, it's cyan, more like. I'm pretty sure I've seen some flowers outside that look like they would dye my pants that color. Oh, geez. And it's night. We're gonna sleep, and then we'll go find some dye for my pants, plant the saplings, plant the flowering vines, and see what else we can get done today. Alright, so I think just gonna plant the apple trees a little bit farther over here. Once again, I'm gonna make a little hut, little like sauna room spa area over there. So probably keep the fruit trees over here, at least for now. Apple trees. Trying to think too, because I'm gonna definitely want to keep the trees that I think are the prettiest kind of like closest to my view, and the apple trees are like, you know, they're not bad, but they're not my favorite. I think I'm gonna keep them kind of over in this area for now. I definitely want them to be close enough to grow, but not so close that they're like in my face. Not seeing any teal flowers right now. We're gonna, oh, hello. We're gonna try a little bit over here. That's a nice little tulip. Gonna try a little bit over here, do a little bit of a circle around, see if we can't find ourselves something that'll die. Oh, it's a little crazy over there. Something that'll die. Whoa. My pants teal. Oh. I was looking for an egg and I almost fell in this little cavern system. Yeah, looks like we do have some things to... How many chickens are around here? As long as you guys drop some eggs, I'm okay with that. Like, if you could drop some eggs right now, I would be okay with that, too. Sorry. Excuse me. I'm not trying to push you around. I'm not trying to be a bully. Man, I love the color of this water, though. That's pretty. Ooh, some more grapes. Definitely take those. Even though it's not the kind of grapes I'm looking for. Ah, I forgot to plant. This one's so... Coral daisy. That is so pretty. I'm gonna leave you here for now. I know there's a lot of flowers I've seen but haven't collected, and that's fine, especially off camera. I try really hard not to just like collect everything I see. It's very difficult, let me tell you. But I try very hard not to do that off camera as much as possible, so that I can enjoy and explore with you guys later. I only kind of gather things that I need specifically for the episode or for something you guys have taught me. There's a blue flower. What kind of dye will you make? You'd probably just make blue, right? Blue hydrangeas, and blue makes blue. Oh, lapis lazuli. I'll hold on to it. What do I need to make with that to make it teal or cyan? Is there something I can do? No, let's leave it. Leave it! Put it down! I know there was some swamp flowers over by the other house that made cyan dye. But I don't really want to go all the way over there, especially not when I don't have much food made. Alright, well, we'll do a little bit of a sweep of the edges of the plains here. We might have to go back to the house though and make all of those pies, because I am definitely running out of food. Some nice purple flowers down there. A lot of fossils and salt and stuff in these walls as well, but I don't really want to just, you know, pocket mine all this, you know. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Always glad to see some zombie flesh. I don't really want to just, you know, make pock marks all up the side of the mountain, so I don't know if I will harvest any of that, or maybe just do more. Oh, sorry. I'll probably just do more like kind of cave mining stuff. There are some caves around here which I can make a little mine in. I'll probably make a mine, actually. I should make like a nice little mine entrance on one of these, like even just like that one right there. That'd be a nice spot for it. Not too close, not too far. But make like a little mine entrance and make it pretty as I go down. So instead of just being like a stair step or like I can at the bottom make it more like a branch mine or something. But, you know, at least give it some character. I'm not in a rush, so it's totally fine, I think. Hi, horsey. I would pet you, but you would think I was punching you and you wouldn't like it very much. Yeah, there's quite a few horsies. Some sheep, some cows, so I can just gather a few animals for the farm relatively easily. I might have a pig, but I wouldn't actually use it for anything except for what I might do is just like thematically, I think this would be funny. I think it would be fun if I had a pet pig and that was like where I put my garbage, you know, like if I had like extra seeds or extra fruit or something later on, you know, I could just, because that's something, especially like in Victorian times and stuff, maybe not Victorian, what was it, like Edwardian times, they would have a pig and they would just feed it all of their scraps, and then eventually they would actually slaughter the pig. But oh, that might work. I don't know, I just think it would be fun to have like a little kitchen pig that took care of all my kitchen scraps for me. Now let's see. Oh, cyan wildflowers. Cyan dye. Okay. I mean, it's pretty close. I need to look at like the we're gonna go for it. What happens to, can I cyan dye it more? That doesn't look very much more cyan. I need to look at like the, it's close enough for me. Yeah. I know there's like a color chart. Who shear? Did I shear you? I must not have been in this area in a while then, because I don't remember shearing you. Oh yeah, anyway, so I'm getting distracted by the sheared sheep. I know there's like a chart that shows you all the different ways you can, all the different combinations for dye and everything like that, but I'm not really very, I don't usually dye anything, honestly. So it's something I need to learn and work on. It's Wern. We're gonna Wern things together. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the house because I need food. We'll do a bit of baking and then we'll see. We'll see. So another thing I'm actually kind of running low on, which is funny because it's pretty pretty prevalent, but I just haven't gotten enough of it, is salt. But you can actually create salt if you use a pot and a bucket of water. But I'm gonna see, can I do it with fresh water too? Ooh, that is nice. Okay, so let's make a bunch of salt. Very nice, very nice. I have all my fresh water still. Let's make at least one more to go with the 14 flour I do have. And then, can we do it in here? 14, and then what is it? Oh, I need like a mixing bowl or something? I'm so forgetful sometimes. I need to know, how do I make dough? I need the mixing bowl. I thought so. Alright, but we can do that just in here. We don't need no stinking crafting table. So there we go. Now we got 14 dough. And with that, can I make that in here? What is it? Bakeware, dough, sugar. I guess we're just gonna make 14 raspberry pies. I need more dough. So what do I need more? I need more flour. I could do that. There we go. Yeah, that's the thing though. Since they're a nourishing meal, they only stack in 4s. But, let's see. So we just need more salt and more flour. I guess we'll just use, I have the most wheat. And what I need, like 15, 21, 24? I think, if my bad math is not wrong. Alright, so now, mortar and pestle, the wheat, make flour. I need the salt, so we'll need, well, look at that, 24 with the pot to make the salt. And we're done with the pot. Use the salt and the flour and the mixing bowl and the water to make the dough. Man, we are being efficient. I'm gonna make one more salt just to get rid of that one fresh water, and I'll make more fresh water off camera. So we're done with all those, done with all that. And then, oh no, we need more sugar. Okay, I do have some more. Definitely need to start making more though. So then we have the bakeware, the sugar, the dough, and we'll make some strawberry pies. Wow. A lot of strawberry pies. Once again, it's a meal, so it only stacks in 4. We'll make some blueberry pies. And we'll make some blackberry cobbler, which is actually only a nourishing light meal, but that's fine. And there we have it. That's a lot of baking done. As you can see though, now that I'm starting to be able to kind of mass produce some of these foods, I mean, even then, that's not really mass produced. That'll go by very quickly. But they're nourishing meals, which is better. Now that I'm actually able to do that, I'm going to want to start to actually make a wider variety of foods and a kind of like a healthier variety. Once again, it doesn't really matter, but I like kind of, it's not even role-playing, but yeah, like I like kind of following some rules, like more of the world than anything else, but even if they don't really matter in game. So I'm gonna put this pink flowering vine. Oh, it's dark out. Ah! I'm gonna sleep. We're gonna put some pink flowering vines by the door, and then we're gonna see how we're doing for time. To finish off the episode, I think we're gonna just put some temporary flowering vines by the door. That'll look really nice. Kind of grow in there a bit. And I think I'm gonna double check. Let's double check on the hive, the apiary, I should say. Ooh, more trees grew. And oh, more trees grew over there. So we'll check on the we'll check on the apiary, check on the trees. And then I think that's probably gonna be it for today. Oh yeah, there's a lemon tree there. I forgot about that. Oh, yep. So we've got some honeycomb, some wax comb, and let's check on the lemons. I like the style of that log. It's really nice. Nope, no lemons ready yet. I have particles turned down, but it should have hearts actually that kind of show up if it's ready to be picked. But since I don't have my particles on, you mostly just can tell because, you know, nothing happens, which is fine. Still works for me. Oh yeah, I got cherries. None of the apple trees grew yet. I do want to try making some of the like alcohols and juices like cider and stuff like that, because they actually have some interesting effects, but that'll have to wait for another day. I think I'm going to get a bunch more fresh water, a bunch more salt ready to go for my later baking, and we're gonna just have to start actually planting some crops on the next episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.